What's going on YouTube? My name is Jim and today we're unboxing the ProSC 4x4. Now this is a four-wheel drive short course truck. It is by Team Associated. Now this is the bigger brother to the SC10.3, which is a two-wheel drive vehicle, and this one is the Reedy Brushless Motor. Now they do not include any batteries with this or a charger, so you guys will still have to go out and purchase those. So the first thing that we do is unbox everything. This comes with the XP120. This is a 2.4 gigahertz radio system. Very nice. We have all the controls on the top and the side of this transmitter, and then we do have the 4 AA batteries, which will go into the bottom of the controller. Pulling out this pamphlet of goodies, there is a lot in here, starting with a tools kit, so there are some Allen keys included. There's also some spacers and extra hardware pieces, the Reedy Brushless user manual, a couple decals on both sides of this little paper, and there is some discount codes and some Team Associated registration in here as well. And then of course we do have the user guide parts list manual. Hold on to that booklet. You guys will definitely use that in the future. So pulling the truck out for the first time, it is extremely lightweight, but it is a little bit heavier than the SC10.3 because it is that 4x4 and it does have a brushless motor that's just a little bit heavier. Now the body on this vehicle is very cool. We got 3 primary colors here. We have blue, we have yellow, and then we have black, and there are some accent colors in the actual decal, so fully painted, fully decaled, cut out very nicely. Now there is a matte finish in the back of the truck. I don't want to say it's 100% matte. It does have a little gloss on it, but I did notice it actually won't leave fingerprints or scratches like some of the other short course trucks that use a black matte finish. There is some hardware also in the back, so there are some metal screws and bolts just to hold that hardware into place. Now, taking a look at the features this truck has to offer, starting with the tires. So the tires on here, we do have 4 of them. They don't include a 5th spare. Not a lot of people include a 5th spare. I know Traxxas is starting to do that. Very nice tire. Tires glued down to the wheels. We have a tread that is the same throughout all 4, and then we do have foam inserts as well. On the front, we do have a nice bumper and a skid plate. There's a little bit of flex just in case you guys hit a jump or a hill wrong. It shouldn't affect the chassis. And in the back, we have a bumper that does include 2 mud flaps, which is nice. It will actually keep that dirt down. Now the suspension system is a fluid suspension system, independent all the way around the vehicle. There's so many different options you guys can use. We're using plastic and nylon for the suspension system. There's not any adjustments you can actually make because they're not threaded, so your tension and your springs are actually always going to be the same unless you guys go out and swap those. Now we do have a bell crank steering system. The nice part about this steering servo, however, it is metal geared, which is very nice, and it is fully waterproof. That is always a bonus as well. Now moving on to the radio system, it is housed inside this waterproof casing. We do have a short antenna tube, and then we do have our Reedy ESC, which is awesome. It does have a very nice fan on top of it. It doesn't sound too loud when you turn it on, and then in front of that is obviously our on-off switch. We are using a T connection here by default out of the box. You guys can always switch this up later if you do have different batteries. Now, we do have the Reedy 55 LS 3500 kV 4-pole brushless motor. Very nice. There's also some cooling on the other side where the motor mount is. That will keep it nice and cool. And because this is a 4-wheel drive vehicle, there is a drive shaft that is in the center of the vehicle, but it is protected underneath this plastic housing, which is always good because we don't want to get dirt and debris in there. Now the battery is held in with one battery clip, and this battery mechanism right here. It's basically just this plastic piece that sits on top, and they did include an actual spacer for different battery sizes. This is just a foam block that you can replace. They're very inexpensive. You can pretty much use anything. We just don't want our batteries to slide around. Here you can see our Spur Gear, and you can actually see kinda in this shot the metal drive shaft that goes all the way from the front differential to the back differential. So this is what the truck looks like without the body on it, so you guys can see the full length of the actual vehicle. The bumper does stick out pretty far, same with the front bumper. And then on the side, we do have these body push-outs. These are because our bodies are very wide. We don't want them to, have the body move towards the tires or the center of the chassis. This is a look at the bottom here. You guys can see that we are sporting a very thin but a very nice plastic chassis. I know there's a lot of specifics I could get into this vehicle, but I do know they do sell two versions of this vehicle. They do sell one where they have a charger and a LiPo battery included. That's just a little bit more money. And then I know there's some kit versions out there as well, where obviously you have to provide the electronics, but overall you'll get some better pieces such as better A-arms. You'll also get better drive shafts, things like that. So just keep in mind, this vehicle is really customizable. You guys can really sport this up and basically race it. That's what you're supposed to do. So if you guys want to pick up this truck, or if you want to pick up any part for this actual vehicle, we do carry them at dollarhobbies.com. If you want to know more about specifics that I didn't cover in this video, you guys can go to teamassociated.com and you guys can check out this vehicle. Until next time, I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.